All right. Hello, Facebook. Hello, LinkedIn. Hello, YouTube. Jason Walmart here doing another live little promo. So, hey, hello to those of you who are watching. I see that people are watching already. I hope you're doing well. Jason Walmart here. Hey, the whole reason why I should just put this out there. The whole reason why I am going live today is because something very special is happening. In approximately 12 minutes, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are going to be launching Funnel Accelerator 2.0. So that's the program that I've been working on for many months now. So 1.0 has gone out, and this is the same program that I've used to help businesses build 6, 7, and 8-figure funnels. To date, we've helped our clients revenue over $50 million in revenue using this method. And the whole reason why I'm getting on here is because we're going to have a little bit of a promo today. So, in addition to just me saying, hey, check out the promo, it's starting in 10 minutes. Also here to answer any questions if you guys have any. So if you have any questions about the program, if you've been interested in Hactics for some time, if you just, had something in regards to, hey, Jason, how do funnels work? Something like, do you have any, do you have any advice for me when it comes to running online advertising? Let me know. So here's the premise, guys. So most businesses struggle with online advertising, but we have developed a blueprint here at Hactics to automate that sales funnel so that you can grow with predictability and proof. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that. That's not just marketing lingo. What it is what I can tell you is that this method works. And why do I know that? Well, like I said, I've helped businesses to date revenue about $50 million. So the whole purpose of this today is, again, to go ahead and give a little bit of promo to Funnel Accelerator 2.0 and then ask you any questions. This is also a test for LinkedIn. So I just got access to LinkedIn Live. I'm not sure if this is working or not, so I figured it'd be a good spot to just go ahead and address any questions there. So first question is this going to be a promo or is this going to be a sale? Yes, this is going to be a short-term promo. So here's how this is going to work. So Funnel Accelerator is a annual or lifetime membership. And what you can do is you can find either annual, you can, what I should say, I'm a little a little flustered here because I've got many things going on. The deal's launching in 10 minutes. I need to update my website in 10 minutes. But I wanted to hop in on here just to make sure that this is working on LinkedIn as well. So let me just give you a little bit of background. So I have been helping businesses to date for the past few years. And I've really figured out this method of identifying what's working and what's not, because when it comes to internet marketing, the beautiful part about this is that you can leverage this idea of proof and predictability. Predictability means you know that if you're going to be spending money online, you can kind of expect so many leads, clients, or customers on this side. Right. So $1 into your marketing is going to yield this much on the outside. And that's why I say predictability. And then the proof aspect of this is simply this, when somebody clicks, right? If you click on one of my links, I'm going to know where that click is coming from. And then I can associate that at the bottom of my funnel. So where my offer is. So if you take me up on my offer, then what I'm going to see is I'm going to see where you came from. And that gives me a little bit of insight of where I can spend more money when it comes to online advertising. So that's the whole idea behind this whole predictability and proof thing. And so let's move into this sort of membership. And I don't like to hop on live and be super salesy, but at the same time, if you have a product that you're proud of, you have a moral obligation to sell it. And that's exactly what is happening here. So I do have a moral obligation to sell this. So what you're seeing on your screen, though, is this. What I have done is I am so confident in this this method that I am more than willing to give people 7 days free access to this. So what do I mean by that? Well, typically there's two ways, and I was saying this earlier, there's two ways that you can have access to Funnel Accelerator or the Hactics community. The first is this: you can sign up for an annual membership, which is great, and you have 7-day free trial access to that. The second would be you could sign up for a lifetime, and you could have access to that. But here's the deal for today, right? We're doing a little bit of a promo. So I do have a early bird special. So there's 5 memberships that are going to get early access to this at a super discounted price. And then the deal that's going on for the next 20 days, and that's kind of correlating with Funnel Accelerator 2.0, is that you can have lifetime membership for the cost of annual. So that's the deal. And I just thought it would be good to just hop on here on LinkedIn, on YouTube, and on Facebook to sort of promote this. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I can check them. I'm using a handy dandy tool called Restream. And I can see your comments. If you have a comment, if you're watching, I see there's people watching right now. So if you have a question, go ahead and drop a comment below. So let me back up and kind of say why I'm doing this. So I started on this funnel accelerator journey a couple years ago, and I started documenting what I was doing to help businesses. And this has always kind of been a passion of mine because if you know, I used to be an educator and I taught for about 8 years in the public school sector. And I was a elementary school teacher, taught fourth grade for 6 years, and then moved on to teaching computer science the last two. And during that time, I just really had this passion of I want to be able to continue this teaching sort of game, but I want to move it into a different industry or a different area. And so, as many of you know, I did quit my job about 5 years ago as a teacher and kind of went into this internet entrepreneurship. Had a rough go for about a year and a half, which wasn't kind. But that's how you learn the ropes. Like that's kind of the key to business. You have to go in and you find where you're valuable. And one of these things that I just kind of came upon over and over and over again was that I really wanted to prove my worth to my clients. And that's what helped me step into this predictability and proof thing. And so as I'm doing this, I'm starting to build tools. I'm starting to build like little spreadsheet generators to make my life easier. I'm making this tool and this tool and this tool. And as I like got down the road further and further and further, I started thinking like, hey, a lot of other people would really, really benefit from this. Why don't I kind of amass what I have and start putting it out there? And that's exactly what has happened. And over the past, I want to say, probably about 18 months now, I've put out a lot of information, put out a lot of courses. I've had over 100 individuals come through my courses, which is a true honor, which is absolutely incredible. So the next step was, okay, let's double down and make this thing twice as good. Hence the Funnel Accelerator 2.0. And so that's what's going on today. It is launching, it is live. And here's this other benefit that I threw into all of this. I was like, you know what? I'm so confident in this thing, and I'm so confident. And I'm not like a money hungry sort of guy, and I don't like to do the sales thing. It just feels weird. However, like I'm not out there to line my pockets with everybody's dollars, hard earned dollars. And that's why I went this 7-day free trial thing. Like what I want to do is I want to differentiate myself in the space of not only being the best growth hacker, the best growth marketer, and the best teacher of how to teach you how to do this, but on the flip side, I just want to earn your trust. And that's the 7-day free trial. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just make sure that everything is cooking and upright because I've got 5 minutes until this thing that launches. I want to make sure that I'm going to make sure that I'm live across everything. It looks like everything is working at the moment. So great. There we go. Gosh, guys, I'm excited for this. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about was this idea of affiliate marketing. So as you know, what affiliates do, or they are kind of like lead gen experts, where they help an individual or they help people who are searching for a product connect with that product, and they sort of act like the bridge. And something that I'm doing here at Hactics is I'm opening up an affiliate program. So those of you who have gone through my program, who you know that the content is valuable, what I want to do is I want to reward you for helping bring people in. So if you're interested in connecting in this affiliate program, what I would encourage you to do is go to my website. There's a link in the footer. There's a link in the header, somewhere like that, where it says apply to be an affiliate. And I would love to help you promote this funnel accelerator. Like I said, I've seen a lot of businesses go through this. I've coached 6, 7, and 8 figure businesses now at this point. And what I want to do is continue to make sure that the community grows and make sure that we can continue to influence those and really bring value to everyone and anyone. So what I want to do is I want to go through, let's say, the next 10 minutes or so, and just kind of talk about, hey, Jason, what is in Funnel Accelerator? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and we'll see if this is going to work. And I don't want to spend too much time on this. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my graphics instead. So, so as I kind of talked about before, or I did this live the other day, where I was talking about, okay, so what can you expect when you get into Funnel Accelerator? So again, Funnel Accelerator is the program that I've developed. It's 2.0. It's launching in 3 minutes. With some really cool early bird specials. But what's in it? Why do you need it? Well, like I said, most businesses struggle with online marketing. They give money to Facebook, or they give money to a lead gen expert, or to somebody running their SEO, or somebody doing their Google search ads. And they really aren't able to connect, hey, this dollar spent yielded me this much money. And like that's the secret that I want to unveil to people. Is like, you can know that. You can know your cost per click. You can know your cost per acquisition. You can know your cost per customer. You can know all of that, and you can follow the dots. And those people in internet marketing have not been able to kind of line all of these pieces up before, because they haven't had the privilege of spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on advertising like I have. That's been the biggest benefit. But two, I have this internal drive to be able to prove what I'm doing to my clients, and that's huge as well. And so kind of assembling these two things together, what I decided to do was build out this machine to help people think from the bottom of the funnel up. And that's kind of what I'm going to show you right now. So the very first thing that we do in our funnels, we have to think about it the right way. We have to map it out. And that's why we always start at the bottom of our funnel. We have to start off with proof. And then as we work up, what we're going to do is we start to nest in these things called conversions. And these conversions are really tracking mechanisms to see who did what on our website. Did they take us up on an offer? Did they click through? Did they sign up? Where did they come from then, right? But you and I know that when people come to websites, they don't always opt in, right? We leave, we bounce, we do all of these things. And so that's why you need this system of retargeting and remarketing. And that's what we kind of go through in module 3, is how to build this into your system. You've seen retargeting on Facebook. So if you go and you look up something, you get back on your phone or your device later, you see those ads put in front of you. Then after that, what I teach is how to add in Google display remarketing. So Google display remarketing is one of my absolute favorite types of remarketing. Why? It is because you're not charged until somebody clicks. So it's basically impressions for free. Then after that, what we'll talk about is how to add YouTube. How did you add YouTube campaigns to your funnel? And what I mean by that is not only adding YouTube. Sorry, I'm updating my website right as I speak, because it's 1 o'clock and the deal goes live. There we go. I think it's live. Beautiful. I'm really excited about this. Click on the link, guys. Everything is live. Click on the link and join Hactics, the community. You should definitely do it. You will not regret it. And if you go through and get the early bird specials, there is no lifetime, or there's no 7-day free trial. But if you just go through any other link, there's 100% a free trial, 7-day free trial. So anyways, getting back into YouTube. YouTube has been one of my favorite aspects of, or favorite channels of getting, I should say favorite platforms of getting in new traffic and then retargeting and remarketing the people on the outside. Like, it's so much fun because, one, you're not charged until somebody watches 30 seconds of your video. And that's where it's probably going to be one of your strongest advertising channels when it comes to internet marketing. Why? Because you can get your message in front of somebody kind of like this, and you're not charged literally until somebody reaches that full 30 seconds. And so let's say that you've implemented this. So you've implemented your proof, your Google Tag Manager, your retargeting, your remarketing, your display remarketing. Then what do you do? Well, after that, that's when the fun part comes. Like, that is when you start putting in qualified traffic. And the way that I normally do that, or I'd normally preach, is through Google search, but you could also do YouTube as well. And the reason why is this: when people have intent, when they're displaying intent online, they're typing in, like, they're trying to solve their problem. So if I can solve my problem by typing in some query and looking for, query means like what you're typing in. If I can type that in and I can actually find a solution, I'm showing way more intent than somebody just scrolling on Facebook, right? So you can program your funnel so that when somebody types in a query, you are able to display that ad. And like I said, you're not going to be charged until somebody watches a full 30 seconds of that ad. So that is kind of how all of these pieces work together. And then there's so much more than beyond this. Like, I'm going to show you how to run Facebook ads and YouTube ads, or sorry, Facebook and Instagram ads for inbound as well. I'm going to show you how to add drip email sequences. So when somebody does opt into your funnel, you can, continue to warm them up down the road. So I'm going to go to my questions or my chat. I don't see any messages in here at the moment, which is fine. You guys shouldn't be chatting with me. What you should be doing is clicking through and signing up for Funnel Accelerator. You can have a 7-day free trial for free. All it's going to take is your email. And then on top of that, what you're also going to find if you click through is you're going to find these early bird deals. There's I'm selling 5 for a very, very deep discount. And so you'll definitely want to check that out and take me up on that, because those aren't going to ever be that low again. I can kind of say that, but want to do something fun and make that happen. So, all right, gonna check to see if there's any other questions. If anybody has anything out there. Nothing. So I'm only going to stay on here for a couple more minutes because I do have a call with somebody coming up. So one last thing that I kind of want to say about this, and this isn't in the post, is so Jason, let's say I hop into Funnel Accelerator, I take your course, and I need some additional help. Can you help me? And the answer is yes. So I can help you in a couple ways. So one, I do live Q&A just like this every single week. So if you've got questions and you want to show me your Facebook campaign or your Google Ads campaign or YouTube campaign, all that, and you want me to audit and look through it, like, I'm more than happy to do that. However, there is another route that you could go. We could do one-on-one coaching. And so I could hop on with you or hop on with your team. And that's normally how I work. I work with marketing teams. And go in and look at their accounts or talk to them about strategy, kind of set up the architecture behind this, or maybe we're talking about tracking, whatever it is. There's that option too. And what I will do is I will credit your purchase from Funnel Accelerator and apply it to the coaching. So I'm not going to basically be hitting you twice. What I want to do is use this as a credit to, hey, you've already invested in me, you've already invested in yourself and Hactics, and what I want to do is then kind of apply that to you as well. So there it is, folks. If you have any questions, what I would encourage you to do, the stream is probably going to end in a couple minutes. So if you have questions, if you're not watching this live, if you see this later, go ahead and type in your questions down below. Primarily around one, Jason, is my Funnel Accelerator, is your Funnel Accelerator program, would it apply to my business? Would it work? Or if you have questions about specific things within it. Now, the one last thing that I will say is this, like, if you have a website, if you have a business, and then if you have a website, you need to be advertising to the people on your website. And that's where most people get this, I don't want to say wrong, but there's the most opportunities of people on your website. It's on all of your marketing materials. It's where you're trying to funnel people already. And all that you need to do in order to really increase your sales is to just hit the people who've already been on your website. And that's why I always start off with retargeting and remarketing, because we want to hit the people at the bottom of the funnel first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this a wrap for now, because I got to hop on this call here shortly, and I need to get prepared for that, because I like to go into my calls prepared, obviously. But if you have any questions, if you have anything regarding Funnel Accelerator, what I would encourage you to do is two things. One, put them below. Happy to address any comments, questions there. The other thing that I would say is this, like, if you want to try Funnel Accelerator, you can do it for free. You can do it for free up to 7 days. And all you have to do is cancel. You can cancel from your own dashboard. You don't have to like send me an email. You don't have to call me or something like that. Like, you can just go to your dashboard and you can click cancel if you don't feel that it's right for you. But if you do feel like it's right for you, then good. Come to the community. Like I said, over 100 people have come through my courses and programs so far, and they've had a lot of success. So that is it. I hope you are all well. Thank you for joining me on this Funnel Accelerator Launch 2.0 extravaganza special, something like that. And what I'm going to do is I'll probably hop on another live maybe tomorrow or definitely next week, just to kind of continue to promote this, because I'm going to be doing this for the next 20 days. So thank you guys. Thanks for the love. Thank you for those of you who have hopped into Funnel Accelerator already. I greatly appreciate it. I'm looking forward to all of this, and I hope to see you soon in the Hactics community. All right, I'm going to put this video back up one time and log off after this. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it.